So deep sea mining is defined, I would say, by its diversity. It's an industry which has emerged focused on a series of different deposits. Those deposits are found at different depths, from 200 meters right down to 5 or 6, even 7 kilometers. The deposit types are very different. So sometimes the focus of deep sea mining is on copper, gold deposits, so what we might call conventional metals. At other times the focus is on rare earth elements, and these come in different forms, and depending on the sort of mineral being targeted, the politics of those metals changes. Yeah, deep sea mining has been around for a long time. However, it's become very important politically, simply because land mining isn't providing society with the requisite number of minerals, metals that it needs in sufficient quantities. Deep sea mining has now emerged, promising higher grade, higher quality concentrations of metals and minerals. People conceive of the seabed in all sorts of different ways. So from one perspective, the industry's perspective, they would argue that deep sea mining represents a great opportunity, because it's seen as something which is far removed from society, something which is far away from the negative impacts associated with landed mining. And so you have this one narrative where the seabed emerges as a frontier, a place where minerals can be extracted without social cost. Against that, you have a whole range of users of the sea, especially in small island communities and people that traditionally use the seas for their livelihoods and their cultural belief systems, where you have a very different conception of what the seabed is. That seabed is part almost of who they are, part of an identity. The significance of that being that when you mine an ocean, then you are mining, in a sense, a part of who they are. So the network has emerged at a time when draft exploitation criteria are being drawn up. So we're moving away from a world in which deep sea mining is about exploration towards a moment where exploitation could be happening. So the question that we're interested in is the politics of the deep ocean. Who wins, who loses? What does the justice of deep ocean mining look like? We're also interested in exploring the value of interdisciplinarity by bringing together people from different disciplines, ranging from the critical social sciences and human geography, and also the humanities as well. So we've been working with artists, which raises the question of representation. How do we represent deep ocean space? The two things that the network is really focused on is firstly the politics of the practices of deep sea mining, what it looks like in different contexts, who wins, who loses, but also the language used to describe deep sea mining, the images used to display deep sea mining, because language, images, what we might call discourse, how it's depicted, also matters to the ways in which society accepts or has a problem with deep sea mining. So there's lots of things that we have done, lots of things that are in the process of being done, and indeed you can see many of these things on the website for the network.